"You are pleased to insult me, the two of you," said Roger pathetically, "helpless and in your power, speechless with kedgeree." "No, not speechless," came from the depths of Alec's paper. "Never that. Speechless with kedgeree, squirming with embarrassment in the presence of your new relationship to each other." "Roger, how can you, when you yourself are Alec's best man, too?" "You put me between you and insult me. The very first morning of my visit, too. What are the trains back to London?" "There's a very good one in about half an hour. And now tell me all the other reasons why you wouldn't come down here before." "Well, for one thing, I set a certain value on my comfort, Barbara. And other regrettable experiences, over which we will pass with silent shudders, have shown me very clearly that it takes a wife a full 12 months to learn to run her house with sufficient dexterity and knowledge to warrant her asking guests down to it." "Roger, this place has always gone like clockwork ever since I took it over, hasn't it, Alec?" "Clockwork, darling," mumbled her husband absently. "But then you're a very exceptional woman, Barbara," said Roger mildly. "In the presence of your husband I can't say less than that. He's bigger than me." "Roger, I don't think I'm liking you very much this morning. Have you finished the kedgeree? Well, you'll find some grilled kidneys in that other dish. More coffee?" "Grilled kidneys," said Roger, rising with alacrity. "Oh, I am going to enjoy my stay here, Barbara. I suspected it at dinner last night. Now I know." "Are you going to be all the morning over brekker, Roger?" demanded Alec in desperation. "Most of it, Alexander, I hope," Roger replied happily. For nearly 2 minutes the silence was unbroken. "Anything in the paper this morning, dear?" Barbara asked casually. "Only this Bentley case," replied her husband without looking up. "The woman who poisoned her husband with arsenic? Anything fresh?" "Yes, the magistrates have committed her for trial." "Anything said about her defence, Alec?" asked Roger. Alec consulted the paper. "No, defence reserved." "Defence?" said Barbara with a slight sniff. "What a hope! If ever a person were obviously guilty—" "There," said Roger, "speaks the voice of all England, with 2 exceptions." "Exceptions? I shouldn't have thought there was a single exception. Who?" "Well, Mrs Bentley, for one." "Oh, Mrs Bentley. She knows what she did, all right." "Oh, no doubt. But she couldn't have thought she was being obviously guilty, could she? I mean, she's a curious sort of person if she did." "But she is rather a curious sort of person in any case, isn't she? Ordinary people don't feed their husbands on arsenic. And who's the other exception?" "Me," said Roger modestly. "You? Roger, do you mean to say you think she's not guilty?" "Not exactly. It was just the word 'obviously' that I was taking exception to. After all, she hasn't been tried yet, you know. We haven't heard yet what she's got to say about it all." "What can she say?" "I suppose she'll fake up some sort of story, but really, Roger, all I can say is that if they don't hang her, no husband's life will ever be safe again." "Well, let's hope they do," remarked Alec humorously, speaking entirely from the personal point of view, of course. "Prejudice, thy name is woman," Roger murmured. "Second name, apparently, bloodthirstiness. It's wonderful. We're all being women over this affair. Marmalade, please, Alexander." "I know you're a perverse old devil, Roger," Alec was constrained to protest as he passed the dish across. "But you can't mean to say that you really think she's innocent." "I don't think anything of the sort, Alexander. What I am trying to do, which apparently no one else is to preserve an open mind. I repeat, she hasn't been tried yet." "But the coroner's jury brought it in murder against her." "Even coroner's juries have been known to be fallible," Roger pointed out, mildly. "And they didn't bring it in quite as bluntly as that. Their exact words, as far as I remember, were that Bentley died from the administration of arsenic, and the majority were of the opinion that the arsenic had been administered with the intention of taking away life." "That comes to the same thing." "Possibly, but it isn't conclusive." "You seem to know a lot about this case, Roger," Barbara remarked. "I do," Roger agreed. "I've tried to read everything."